Mic test, 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Ooh.
Jeez, man. I always forget to mention that you've got such a nice voice.
All my days.
Let's link up. Let's do a track together.
Okay.
Come. I can do a bit of singing as well.
Oh my God.
I like to think I can sing. But
Dead and gone.
huh? No, I can't sing here. I can sing by myself
now?
in the car.
Are we starting the recording?
I don't know. Are we?
No, man. We can't keep starting like this. Alright, fuck it. Let's do it.
Hey, we're live.
Yes.
Hey,
I
listen.
think we're live
Yes.
than last episode.
No, I was just gonna say we can't do a repeat of what happened last week.
Why?
And it's funny because last week I thought it was a decent episode, but then I listened back to it and I was like,
Pfizer spoke too much shit.
No, not even. I just didn't feel like. I just felt like I was kind of like just going on a bit.
Oh my God, what's going on?
It was just
with
a
the
bit
mic?
jarring. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How's your mic? Is your mic alright?
Yeah, it's good.
Cool. My mic is alright too, and
We're ready.
we're ready. As in, yeah, we're this
I'm
is a one take
excited.
shot, and it's mad. Like we're doing this one take
Yeah.
thing. Usually it's like, all right, cool,
We
we go for
don't
a
need
mic
to.
test,
We don't need to.
and then
We just need to
afterwards
start.
we'll compose ourselves. Are you nervous? Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. Yeah, I'm nervous too.
Yeah.
All right, it's cool. We can
Bismillah.
do this. And then we start. Now
No,
it's
we don't
just
need to-
like,
yeah, we don't need to do that no more, man.
bro, we're like professionals now.
I wouldn't say I'm a professional yet.
No, but as in the
But-
chemistry is like, stay up.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're comfortable now.
I can talk so much shit to you.
Yeah, guys, he's trying to step out of the professional zone.
Yeah, man.
I had
need
to kind of, like,
I need to sort of
Remind him that I'm
Yeah.
older than him. I'm an elder.
You're lucky you're 25 though. If you were like 23, 24,
Yeah.
I still don't count that as older. But
What do you
25 is
mean?
like,
Yeah, a whole 2 years, you know. When he was born, I was walking.
yeah,
I was eating. I was communicating.
You were
with the world.
communicating.
Exactly. Okay.
wobbling around.
This is our Mother's Day special.
Mother's Day special.
Yes.
Mad.
Mama, I love you.
We're dedicating this whole podcast to Mother's Day. Not
What?
as much as I love my mum, I don't think she deserves a whole podcast. Simply because
My mom deserves the whole thing.
I tell you something.
The whole
though, yeah?
podcast game.
Mum,
She deserves
I
it.
know my mum clocked it's Mother's Day because she came into my room and she started hugging me and kissing me and started treating me like I was a baby. She did the same thing to my brothers as well.
Okay.
And this never ever happens. So I was like, shit, she knows it's Mother's Day.
So what did you get
But
for
I
your
haven't
mother?
said anything. I was still in bed and then they left. They left the house.
What time?
10.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, so I do need to do something when I come back home today. Maybe I'll get her a bouquet of flowers. But the question is, do flowers exist anymore? Or
What
do
do-
flowers exist today?
Absolutely.
Are you sure?
100%. There's Tesco's right here.
True, there is.
You just have to pay £20.
Oh,
You know,
mad
for
extortion.
the standard
Bruv,
flowers.
I'll pick up daffodils for her, man. Do you know what I'll do, actually? I know what I will do.
What?
I'm going to get her an aloe vera plant
Yeah.
because she loves aloe vera, and I'll get her a tomato plant as well so she can grow her tomatoes.
Do you know what? That's
Asians love that
fantastic. Yeah, and they do, and they love to grow chilies, don't they?
Mm. Chilies, tomatoes. You got like little
Mangoes.
mangoes, jackfruits.
Oh!
Oh my days, guys!
Oh my God, what the fuck?
Yo, where is it?
I don't know. You hit literally, guys.
Yo, where is it?
He just jumped out. You need to close it. I don't know. Oh my God.
Was that a bee? Was that a bee? Was that a
No,
bee?
it wasn't. You nearly hit your car door against the moving car. What?
Yo!
Close your window.
Yo,
Oh
what the
my
fuck?
God.
Oh my god!
You're worse than me.
Yo, I'm
Beloved.
bugging out. Do you know what it was? It says yellow thing on the floor.
Yeah, it's from the fucking tree.
I thought it was a wasp, you know.
Oh
I
my
swear to
God.
God,
This guy literally.
I'm bugged out.
I can't even move anywhere because we're parked next to a tree. So I would have just died
Summertime
in
is
the
gonna
car.
be stressful. Sorry,
All right,
guys.
close the
Apologies,
window.
apologies.
Oh man.
Basically, something flew into the window, and I thought it was a wasp, but it wasn't.
But you know he had a heart attack earlier from a fly.
Yeah. I
This
don't
guy needs
fare
to go
well.
back home.
Huh?
You need to go back home.
What do you mean? Where's back home?
As in, you need to go to Bangladesh.
You
So
said
you,
it.
you know, you nearly hit a car door.
No, I saw that. It was close, but it wasn't too close.
What do you mean?
If I had stretched
it
it
would
out
have
a
been
little
like
bit more.
Final Destination. I'm not gonna lie. The way
haven't
you
watched
ran
that still.
into what?
I haven't
The
watched
way you ran into the road. Oh my God.
it. Yo, no, I can't. I don't do well with insects.
No, I understand.
You don't, cuz I'm telling you. I'm gone. If a fly comes next to me, I'm gone.
But
Like,
are
I'm
you
gone.
really gonna try and
Not
kill
fly,
yourself?
not fly. Wasp or bee.
It doesn't. So what about spiders?
Yeah, no. I mean, depends how big the spider is. I'm alright with ants.
Beloved. Guys, I'm actually triggered. I don't think you understand what he just did.
Yo.
Wow.
Was that the first time you
That
saw me
was-
do that?
Listen.
I've done it
I'm
plenty
telling you,
of times.
that's our parents, our mothers, yeah. They're looking over us right now. I
Yeah.
know they're not dead, yeah.
Yeah.
But whoa,
That was mad.
this
innit?
guy literally walked into the road.
I'm
I
out
don't think you
I'm
understand.
out of breath. That woke me up. We're ready, man. That was a good
Okay.
introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Tomato Podcast, episode 32.
30 fucking 1.
Wow.
Yes.
Insane.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Episode
no, it
31, my guys and girls.
Yeah, it is 31.
Welcome back. To everyone who listen to us on a regular basis and to those who comment. People have been commenting on our SoundCloud thing, you know.
Jeez, really?
It's mad. Like, people comment there. You know when you go on SoundCloud and you listen to a song,
Yeah.
and then at the bottom of the... do you use SoundCloud much?
Yeah, of course.
And then they've got the little... on the track, they've got little
yeah.
images, and people make those drop-down comments.
Yeah.
That's what people have been doing.
Really?
I swear down.
Okay, I didn't see that.
I got gassed. I was like,
Oh
rah.
my god.
We
Thank
made
you,
it.
guys. No, that means a lot, you know.
Yeah, it actually does
It
mean
means
a lot.
that people are
Mm.
interacting with us.
Like, people from the States as well.
Really?
Mhm.
This is good.
Wavy.
This is
So
good.
I want to say a massive
Thank you,
thank you
guys.
to people who are listening attentively and criticizing as well.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm here for it.
I like that, man. Do you know what I mean? I know I
Cool.
chat shit. It's cool.
Right, let's get
enjoy it.
with it.
All right, cool. So, Pfizer, we didn't discuss the order of the topics.
Yes, we did.
But half of the topics we're not even going to do.
Okay, let's start with the Apple event.
Fam, I don't even know if we're going to do Apple event. I mean, I can talk about it,
Yeah, okay,
for sure.
let's do
So
it.
Apple have released a credit card. What do you think about that? Why are Apple moving mad? I'll tell you why they're moving mad. Because they know their products are not going to sell in the next 5 years.
Exactly. I agree. And I think it's because Android is doing really well right now.
Fam,
And Samsung.
I don't know what it is yet. I saw this tweet the other day. It was like, Apple must have brainwashed me because the Samsung 10, like the way that it looks and the things that it's doing,
Yeah.
it's moving mad. But I still don't want to go. I still don't want to go to the other side.
I don't want to go to the other side. I'm loyal, you know. Like
But that's what I'm saying.
My last job, I was there for 5 years.
Don't know.
Like, I'm loyal for no reason.
For no reason. Yeah, what's Apple giving you?
Nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
Nothing. I just keep on breaking their headphones. I keep breaking their chargers.
Yeah.
I keep leaving their chargers everywhere. It's just, I mean, to be honest, I love my MacBook. I really do love my MacBook because of the
Wish I could say the
quality.
same about mine.
No, your one looks.
This piece of shit, fam. I'm telling you, man. The amount of
Guys, you know
fights
his
that we've had.
MacBook Air, yeah.
and I ripped
He's
Pro over
wrote
it.
Pro on
'Cause I
top
got
of it
so
with a
upset.
pencil. No, I'm dead.
Did you only realise that now?
Yeah.
This was during uni times as well. This was like 2-3 years ago.
Wow. Okay.
I was
Listen.
mad upset. I was like, I've had enough of this piece of junk.
Nah, I really like my MacBook,
Yeah,
but I don't really like Microsoft on it. That's the only thing.
yeah.
And I don't like Outlook. So yeah, just the whole Microsoft
Because obviously
package, it just doesn't work.
It's,
Well, I mean, it works well, but I just don't really like it.
mm,
But other than that, I love the quality.
mm.
I just love the user experience.
It's
but
very simple.
I don't understand. They had an event, innit?
Yes.
And they're trying to do it on a regular basis, right?
What the events?
Yeah. So they're introducing something called Apple TV Express.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
Apple
So,
Gaming.
so they're trying to monopolize the thing basically. They're getting their own streaming service.
Okay.
They've got their own credit card now. I don't know what else they introduced, but those are the two sort of standout kind of things.
Gaming.
Was it gaming as well?
Yeah.
Oh, there was gaming as well.
And
And you
videos.
mentioned cars.
Yeah.
They're moving mad.
I feel like,
They're gonna lose their identity soon.
yeah, I don't know
dangerous.
where it's going.
It's dangerous because everyone knows Apple is a technological revolutionary company who has monopolized the smartphone game. And if they start moving into other avenues like cars, credit cards, and the rest of it,
They need to make a subsidiary
mm,
and hide the fact that it's founded by Apple, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. But that's what a lot of companies do.
yeah,
They make a company and then you find out it's a sister company of another company.
yeah.
They should do it like that
Yeah,
rather than say
yeah.
Apple this, Apple that, because it just gets a bit much. And to be
Like
honest,
Google, innit?
yeah, exactly. Google's very good at doing that. I swear. What did Facebook buy? WhatsApp.
Fam, they've bought everything.
Yeah,
they bought
exactly.
Instagram. They bought Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure they bought Instagram.
I don't know, man. See, and they've kept the names the way it is, and I think that's what Apple.
That's
should
what Apple
do.
need to do.
Yeah,
that's such a good suggestion.
Yeah, like they need to stop trying to like Appletize everything.
You know what Apple should do? They should come out with their own transport link. It's such an Apple thing to do, but I don't know what it would be.
I think, what's one thing that we need in technology that we don't have right now?
Ooh,
that's what we need to think
it's
about.
a deep question.
And I think we're going to leave that to our listeners as well.
Yes, let us know, guys.
Comment on
below.
our SoundCloud.
Look, we're interacting with you. We're giving you a chance to be involved in the show.
100%.
100.
And I just think,
yeah,
because they're gonna, like you said, because they're going to be losing so much money because of this new Android devices that they have. Wow, this woman's out here picking up rubbish. Well
She's
done,
mad cute.
sis. She's got the.
She's doing her bit for society,
What's that
man.
object called? What's that object called that she's using?
Well, it's a litter picker, innit?
Yeah. Wow, guys, we're next to a park and she's picking up rubbish.
Yeah.
But we've blocked her.
Have I got any rubbish for her? No.
Excuse me.
What is
Are you in a restaurant? Relax yourself.
Hi.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi. Thank you. Thank you for doing your bit.
You're such a
She's doing her bit, man. I rate her. She's moving like
we're in
them.
some bougie areas.
She's moving like them proper Green Party members.
Yeah, we're in a bougie area, so she wants to maintain that look.
Don't know.
I mean, the houses are expensive for no reason, so.
Some big houses around here, man.
Yeah, they do. We're in a nice area. Anyways, moving on.
Right.
They just need to stop. That's my like overall opinion. They just need to stop.
I want someone to come into the game and take it over. I'm sick and tired of seeing Apple.
No, I don't want.
I want someone to come and rinse it.
I don't think that's gonna.
That's never gonna happen though.
No.
But look what happened to BlackBerry. BlackBerry got fucked. Do you remember them days when everyone had a BlackBerry?
But the thing is with BlackBerry,
Did you own a BlackBerry?
Yeah, of course I did. But I jumped on the wave quite late. I personally, if I was to get a business phone, I would get a BlackBerry.
Okay.
Mainly because I'm tired. Like on WhatsApp, I use it on my desktop, and that's why my responses are quick. And I'm always on my laptop.
Yeah, I see that still. I'm very impressed.
Like because I can type. Whereas on my phone, listen, me and my dyslexia sometimes, it's not a joke. I will not write in full sentences. Yeah. Like having a keyboard is so necessary.
You think so?
Yeah,
you know, I can
like
type without looking.
Yeah, same here, but
no, but I can do it better than you.
Okay, cool.
Don't say okay, cool. Just acknowledge the fact that I'm better than you at typing without looking.
Let me tell you something.
Go on.
On the laptop or on the phone?
I don't know. Maybe on the phone.
Laptop. Listen, listen, I've been working in the call. I told you, I've been working in admin for the last nearly 7 years.
That sound effect was sick. Yeah.
But yeah, I would like to get a BlackBerry, but they're quite expensive actually. They're going around the 600, 700 range, and the old BlackBerry is about £100.
But their keyboards are shit.
No, man, it's good. It's because your fingers are fat. Let's move on.
It's the type of my baby finger. Right. What are we moving on to, Faisal? Okay. You dictate to me what we're going to talk about.
Shite Hart Lane, finally.
Shite Hart Lane. Listen, I just want to touch on this a little bit.
Why?
Shite Hart Lane is now open.
Why shite? Why not shit, not shite?
It's shite because it's called White Hart Lane.
Okay.
The Tottenham Stadium is called White Hart Lane, but obviously being an Arsenal fan, we call it Shite Hart Lane.
All right, okay.
So Shite Hart Lane is open now.
Yeah.
And they're playing today against Liverpool, and I cannot wait to see them get smashed.
Oh, my God.
It's their first game, so obviously...
I'm glad I didn't go to see my dad.
Is your dad a Tottenham supporter?
No, he's a Liverpool supporter.
Good.
Why? Is Liverpool better than Tottenham?
Yeah, of course. Any team's better than Tottenham.
Why?
Because they're shit.
Okay, all right.
What do you think of Tottenham, be honest?
To be honest, yeah, that whole stadium, my problem is I go to White Hart Lane to get my braids done. And ever since, yeah, because I live in Camden, it's quite difficult to get to that area. The only best way you can get the overground, but you got to change a couple of times. Or you can just take one bus. So you can take T53 and then swap to a T59. Since they've been building this bumbuck stadium, yeah, there's always traffic. And I'm sick of it. So at the same time, I'm glad that they've built it and it's done. But I'm pissed because my journey is always going to be longer. Yeah. That's what I think, personally. I don't care about football.
You know what your answer should have been?
What?
Shit. What do you think of Tottenham? Shit. What do you think of shit? What do you think of shit? Tottenham.
Nah, listen.
Thank you. That's all right. We hate Tottenham. It's an Arsenal chant.
That's fine. That's fine. I understand, obviously, because both North London.
They're just such scumbags. I just feel like Tottenham fans are just such begs. Do you know how many followers they've got on Twitter?
How many?
3.5 mil. Do you know how many followers Arsenal have on Twitter? 10 mil.
Okay.
Some small fan base, man.
It's fine.
Proper
I mean,
begs.
it's just North London, isn't it? That's supported. Who else is going to support it?
It's true.
And I just wanted to also comment
Go on.
the fact that why did they build a stadium that? Okay, I mean, they can build a stadium, yeah, whatever. But what does that mean for the residents?
Yes.
Like,
True.
what does that mean? Does that mean it's going to be gentrified soon? Because it hasn't been gentrified yet.
It's a massive stadium. It's huge. I
It
have to
is.
say, as much as it pains me to say this, it's a beautiful stadium.
But it looks weird.
It
where
does
it's
look
located.
weird. Yes, yeah. Because it's on a high street where everything is fucked other than the stadium.
Yeah.
It literally looks like, I don't know, where's a really shitty high street? Balham High Street.
I haven't been to Balham before.
I think I've been there once. It's like Wood Green High Street.
Wood Green High Street. Yeah, they're up in their game.
Yeah, trust.
I'm not even gonna lie.
They need to get rid of the Hollywood sign though. Hollywood Green sign. That's been there like.
What's that? Where?
Hollywood Green. You know the cinema. The other end of Wood Green.
Yeah.
You got Nando's,
Yeah.
McDonald's, and View Cinema upstairs.
Yeah.
And then
Does it
against.
still say that?
Yeah.
I mean, I was there last week, but I didn't see that.
Swear down.
It's View now. It's not Odeon. It used to be Odeon.
Yeah, but they've still got Hollywood Green.
Yeah, let it would be.
No,
let it
man, that's
say
mad
that.
tacky.
Okay. All right then. Anyways, moving on.
Moving on. Let's do this.
So, R.Kelly lies
let's talk about
to
R. Kelly.
court about his Dubai.
So this is
concert.
what happened. This is what happened earlier this week. R. Kelly, for some weird reason, decided to make an appeal to the courts, in order for them to let him travel abroad, because he needs to make money some way.
Yeah.
So they've restricted him from traveling because he's under investigation. And he's gone to the court now, made an appeal, asked them whether he can travel to Dubai because he's got a concert lined up. A couple of days later, the royal family are like, nah, he hasn't even got a venue booked. Like, we know nothing about this.
But okay, so my thing is, where would he create that argument from?
My point is, this is what I want to know. Why did he lie? Like, what's he
I
going to
don't
do in
think he's
Dubai?
lying.
Is he trying to run? I think he's trying to run.
I don't think he's lying. I
But
think
nothing was booked.
I think the Dubai government is lying.
Nah.
No, actually, because he was intact with a legitimate promoter.
Yeah. Yes,
That's
I
what-
heard about
yeah.
that. The guy, the promoter who
then-
said, we were going to do all of this,
Yeah.
but we didn't want to in case the government said no. All right, but that's two different things. That's
yeah,
like,
but it makes sense
nah, man,
because
I
they
think-
have to
I think R.
get
Kelly's bookie, fam.
permission from the government first.
Yeah.
But to be honest, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. As much as we
I feel like you're an R. Kelly sympathizer.
absolutely fucking not. Yeah, you must be
I thought you were
mad.
gonna say absolutely.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
There's only one song
Yeah,
that
go
I
on.
can't let go of.
Go on, tell me.
They don't understand you like I do.
Do you listen to his songs the same way as you used to?
Absolutely not.
Every time I listen to his songs now, it just pictures of
that's
little
the
girls
only
coming
song
into
that
my
I
head.
actually like.
Mm.
Other than that, Bump and Grind, nah.
Fucking hell.
I don't really like that song.
Can you imagine what he was going through in his head as he was writing those songs?
Fucking pervert. Yeah, so I think personally, I think the government knew.
Of course, the
Because
government.
they're dirty
knew.
perverts themselves.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
sorry, not to be like come across stereotypical, but
They're only doing
A lot
something
of
now because the public are outraged.
yeah, exactly. And they don't want to lose their, like,
How can someone get away with doing that for ages, like years and years and years, and yet people like Jimmy Savile are like put down? No, even Jimmy Savile got away with it for years and
everyone
years.
gets away with it, man.
Oh my god, shit. Sorry.
Wow.
So what are we saying now?
What
Is
song
it
is
okay
that
to
again?
abuse children? Is that what we're saying?
No, that's not
Am
what
I
we're
able to
saying.
go and get myself a 14-year-old girlfriend?
Listen, it's one of those things
Mm.
in some countries in the world, this is acceptable,
Yeah.
obviously.
Mm.
And in back in the day, getting married to a 14-year-old was pretty normal.
My mum got married when she was 16. But I
Well,
saw pictures of her when she was 16 and she did not look like a 16-year-old.
what did she
She
look
looked like a 23-year-old.
Okay.
She was proper like womanly.
Yeah, I mean, some. Have you seen these Americans?
Mm.
They're very developed. Not all of them.
Depends on the climate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I think
It
it
just
does. I think it
depends.
really depends on the
Some
geographical
women could-
location, and also humans, we evolve in it as time goes by.
Yeah. Okay. But I mean, back in the day, they said that people were like giants.
Yeah, I would believe that though,
Yeah, it's true. They
because
were
I
bigger
can,
before.
I mean, if you were to line up 5 white people, and they all come from different countries, 9 times out of 10, you'd be able to tell where they're from. You
Yeah,
know what an
like
American looks like.
especially Swedish people.
Yes,
They're
but you know
hella
where all of them guys are from, because where they live, the climate has such a big impact on the way someone looks.
tall. Okay, it does. You're
Like
right.
I saw an Asian Canadian, like an Asian girl, a Bengali girl, who lives in Canada, on Instagram. Just a picture popped up, went on it, and I could tell straight away that she was Canadian.
Well, that's very interesting. I haven't really thought about
It's
that.
like certain features and shit. You know, I don't know how to
I
explain
don't
it.
know why he's doing the shimmer shimmer right now. This
Just
guy's gassed.
gassed, innit?
Guys, Fahad is gassed today.
Done it.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
To just round up here, I
Yeah.
personally, I think everyone knows, no one wants to be on the limelight
Mm.
to support a paedophile.
Mm.
That's all it is. And if they could hide it, and if he wasn't, lying to court, and if he didn't need to speak to court, brother, he probably would have went there. Let's be honest.
Mm.
I don't know why they would.
I want to
like
know
him, though.
why he wants to go there.
No, I don't know why they want him.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Why would you go there? Of all the places in the world, you're going to somewhere that is really, really conservative when it comes to shit like this.
No, they're not.
Huh?
They're absolutely not. I'm gonna say something which
Go
is
on.
quite fucked.
Yeah, go on.
Arab countries are good at hiding their shame.
Yeah. So what do you
But
think?
what happens
Child
behind closed
child shit is
door?
going on there as well. Child abuse.
Of course.
Really, you think so?
100%.
I would say it's more like in the African continent.
What?
No, 100%.
You
It's a
must
fact
be
though.
bluffing.
No. Because
You must be mad.
no, there's studies that show.
That study is fake.
Hey, listen,
I
come on,
don't
man.
believe it.
We need to accept the truth
Listen,
sometimes.
I'm telling you,
Mm.
I'm saying from my experience, I've stayed in Sharjah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the UAE, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And trust me, the shit that I've seen is not normal.
Do you want
I'm
to go into
telling you.
descriptive details?
No,
on
I
that?
don't want to. I don't want to go. Into
Is it
script. Yeah, it's not mad, but obviously every country has its has its hidden kind of like
Yeah.
secrets. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
And every culture, everyone deals with things differently. Like
Mhm.
what one person might think that so like in schools right now, bruv, my music teacher is a paedophile.
Swear down.
Yeah.
What, convicted?
Absolutely, like he's a crackhead. Do you know what I mean? And he's just because he was a professional
Mm.
for a very long time, he got away with it.
Mm.
But anyways, let's not go off topic. All
Mhm,
I'm trying to
mhm.
say is, it's fucked. Like it's all about who looks. It's all about hiding what. I can't even speak. It's all about hiding the dirt.
Yeah.
That's it. And the fact that they couldn't hide him.
I think he'll
His
get away with
bullshit.
this. You know, I think he will get away with this scot free.
No, he won't. He's not. It's too late.
But there's no
It's too
like
late.
hard evidence
No,
that
there is
suggests
hard
anything.
evidence.
Like videos and shit. You got away with that last time.
No, there's no going back. People have cancelled him.
Mm.
If the Dubai government is saying no, come on. It's time.
Good luck to R.Kelly, man. I really like him. Joke.
Anyways, let's move on.
Right.
Kerry Hilson
Kerry
is
Hilson's
back.
So do you like
Summer
Kerry Hilson?
2019. Yes, I think she's a stunning woman.
Mhm.
I was actually in Rowan's on Friday,
Oh yeah.
and I was
Whoop,
doing karaoke,
Don't know,
and I was singing "Knock You Down."
fam. I think I know every word to that song.
I know, innit?
Yeah.
It's such a
Especially
banger.
Neo's part.
Really. This independent to the fullest.
Don't know.
It's such it's such a sick song. Yeah. And she had some really good bangers, you know, when I was growing up.
What happened to her, man? Why did she disappear?
Apparently
What reasoning did she have?
came for Beyonce.
Huh?
She came for Beyonce.
Yeah, let her go for Beyonce.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, and then apparently Beyonce, because she's she's that bitch, and
Yeah.
she is part of Wink Wink, the Illuminati.
Yeah.
She
They
can
put her
like dead
down.
off people's careers at any point. So that's what happened to Kerry Hilson.
I'll fuck up Beyonce if I'm Kerry Hilson, you know. I'll go for
This-
a throat, fam.
What? Are you
100%.
dumb?
I'll end her.
In what life? This life.
In my head, I'll try and end her, innit?
Listen, that's why she's come. Maybe her and Beyonce had a deal.
Yeah, but I like people who challenge the status quo. Like, we need more of this in society. We need more people challenging, fam.
No.
I hate monopolized shit. I hate the fact Beyonce has been at the top of the industry for however many years. I hate that.
But she's good.
I don't know. I don't know whether she's still good. Maybe at a point she was really, really good.
But no, she's okay. Look, it's a bit like Drake. Drake isn't.
But even now, I'm beginning to get sick of Drake.
Yeah, because he's not. He's great, yeah, but
The greatest. He's incredible. I love him.
Okay,
but
yeah,
I hate
he's
the fact
great.
that I love him.
but no, I think he's great. But I feel like he's great because he knows what people want to hear. He knows how to connect with people. He knows how to like. You know, there's certain outfits you wear, and everything just looks
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
finger looking good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's outfits that you know that it's alright.
It's alright.
Beyonce gets it right all the time.
I don't know,
Not
man.
I'm not talking about her outfits. Her music, she gets
Yeah,
it right all the time.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. She's been very able to adapt to.
Yeah,
the-
she's just been getting it right,
Yeah.
and that's the same with Drake. He's
Yeah.
just been getting it right, because he's just
Drake's an animal though, man. He just goes into different fields and he just takes it over. It's like he can go to any genre and just do bits.
not really.
And it's so annoying because the only thing that's good about him is his voice. He's got such a distinctive tone of voice. It's like anything he records, it doesn't matter what song, he could be singing Barbie Girl, he will still make that song bang.
I like the old Drake, anyways.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't.
What's your favorite album?
Oh, the one that has it's blue, black, white, and red. Is it So Far Gone?
Oh, so his first
Yeah.
his mixtape. No, it's not his mixtape. It's an album, isn't it?
Yeah, that album.
Did you like that?
Absolutely.
I didn't like that. I think that was a bit too dated for me.
Nah, it's
The
good.
sound was a bit too. I don't know.
Standing in the night with the studio.
Don't know, man.
Used to land in Vegas. Successful. Oh my days.
Yeah,
That was
bangers.
a good.
Yeah, that was bangers.
He had bangers after bangers
No,
on the
I would
album.
argue Take Care was his best though.
Nah.
Take Care, fam. Take Care, or if you're reading this, is too late. If you're reading this, it's too late.
No, I would say that album banged. And I used to like his old song, like, dun, dun, I get lonely too. Them days.
You like his soft Drake, man.
Yeah, soft
Nah,
Drake
I like
is
fucking
sick.
hard Drake. Fam.
Nah. Okay, so we've got Big Sean is back.
Big Sean is back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the scene.
I mean, the
I
album
miss Big
hasn't
Sean.
dropped.
The album hasn't dropped yet, but he's got
Okay.
new music coming out, and I'm really, really, really happy to hear that he's back because I've missed his music. I think he's a very, very talented musician. I think he's one of the best rappers in the field, which is, a really big controversial statement to make. He has one of the most contemporary sounds, one of the freshest. And the thing about Big Sean is
Guys,
that he's very
welcome
similar to Drake.
Big Sean right now.
Huh? What you say?
Sounds like you're gonna welcome him on today.
No, levels. I was gonna say he's a bit like Drake in the sense that he's got a very, very distinctive tone of voice, and he's able to pull out records that bang.
Okay.
He can rap, but he can also sing rap. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But he doesn't mumble rap.
Okay. Well, to be honest, back in 2017,
Mhm.
I didn't think that he was a good artist. Until,
Really?
Yeah, until one person was like, no, he is.
Do you know who he reminds me of?
Yeah.
Kid Ink.
Oh my God. I forgot
Kid
about
Ink
him.
had such potential. I don't know what happened to him.
His first song banged. You did it.
Bruv,
Yeah, it did.
I was listening to him from time though. From since days he was making mixtapes.
I only remember one song. That you know when he's with the girl and they go and she's wearing the shorts.
I don't watch his music videos.
Okay,
Sorry.
all right, cool.
Oh,
That's
next.
fine. Well, I personally think that it's a good time for him to drop an album
Yeah.
because who's really like current right now? Who?
Well, listen, Khalid is gonna drop some fire on the 5th of April.
Yeah, that's
Jeez,
fine.
2
but I'm
days
saying,
before
no,
my
I'm not
birthday.
talking oh, is it?
Yeah.
What star sign are you?
Aries.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean? Why'd you make that face?
'Cause I don't know anything about it.
I swear down. What
Yeah.
are you?
I'm
Gemini.
an Aquarius.
Oh.
That's a Gemini.
I don't know about any of these things though. I just know the names,
I'm
innit?
learning.
I swear down.
I've been learning for the last 25
So what are you,
years.
like a bitch or something?
No, fuck
Okay.
no.
What is
I
it?
am a leader.
Oh, you're a leader, yeah?
Yeah.
No, you are. I do see that in you.
Oh,
Very, very
really?
much.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
What else am I? I suppress my feelings sometimes.
That's the way you said thank you. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, let's not talk about Morgan Starside.
Yeah.
You can read about that on the internet.
Straight up. Right.
Yeah, like who's current right now? I mean, Khalid, I wouldn't say. I don't know why I said.
Khalid. Khalid, man. They call him Khalid.
It's Khalid.
I know it's Khalid,
Yeah,
but they call him Khalid.
I don't think there's any like rapper like him that's quite.
I don't listen to American hip hop anymore.
Oh really?
I used to listen to it a lot, but ever since, what was the last album that I heard? I can't even tell you. That's how long. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. Maybe 6 months.
I think Meek Mill's album was good.
Yes, that was the last proper big album that I listened to. Meek Mill's.
I think if
that
he
was
drops
banging.
the album now, it's good.
Who?
Big Sean, because
Yeah.
I can't think of anyone right now that is like really popping.
Let's have a look.
I think everyone's they're making music at the moment. They're behind the scenes.
The UK are doing bits right now, man. I fully rate the UK.
They are. They're doing really well.
So well, man. I'm so proud to call myself a UK citizen.
I really like that Mo Stack tune.
That's a summer tune, you know. That's a summer anthem.
I don't like guilt. Was it?
What the fuck was that, bruv? I don't like girls. What part of UK you from?
Was it? I don't trust. Was it? I don't trust girls.
I don't trust girls.
On
days that end with a Y. Don't
it.
ask why. You can never say trust.
That's it.
Does that sentence even make sense though?
I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
Listen, I'm here for
21
okay.
Savage. He released a good album as well. I was just looking through albums. Yeah. But listen, I'm excited to see Big Sean back. And Uzi Vert is back as well. A lot of these artists, the problem with these artists... Huh? I don't listen to Uzi Vert either, but the reason why I'm pulling up Uzi Vert is because a lot of these artists suffer from a lot of personal issues, which include mental health problems. And I feel like this is one of the dark sides of the music industry that isn't discussed.
Yeah.
And it's very, very easy for us consumers to treat artists like commodities. So 100%. We expect so much from them, but we completely ignore the human side of things.
100%.
So I wanted to sort of dissect the music industry, and I wanted to have a look at how the industry works, because as I said, for us consumers, all we think is, right, who's releasing the next album? And we're very, very critical of each song that will be released. So I was really critical about who released an album. AJ Tracy released, and now I've changed my mind because I feel like once you listen to it more than once, it bangs. But at the time when I was listening to AJ Tracy's album, I was thinking, rah, I'm really, really disappointed.
Why?
Because
I haven't listened to his album.
It's really good. But I feel like the sound is the same.
Okay.
It's the same with Dave as well. Dave's album is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The concepts there are incredible. He has single-handedly changed UK rap music.
Okay.
In the sense that he has merged a lot of different sort of concepts and ideas and sort of taboo maybe sounds that you wouldn't really associate with UK rap. He's combined all of that and put it in to a really risky album, and he's pulled it off.
100%.
But the one thing that I would...
His album is political.
Yeah. But the one thing that I would criticize is that his sound is so similar throughout the album. He doesn't get he doesn't experiment enough with different sort of sounds of music.
But then again, he is quite young.
He's that's what I'm saying. So you've just made the perfect point of what I was trying to get at, which is we do not focus on the human side of things.
Yeah.
We focus on the consumer side of things. And maybe if we were to understand them as individuals, their music would sound better.
But that's what he was doing anyways, because most of the time, I think in some of the songs, he was having conversations with...
Yeah, with a psychiatrist.
Yeah, so it's his journey.
It's his journey, yeah.
So as time progresses, he will only improve.
Is the music industry... is it a ruthless business to get into, or because the side that we see of the music industry is the glitz, the glamour, the money, the fame, the cars, the hoes, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm. The following.
What is the reality of the music industry? Is it all glitz and glamour, or are we not seeing the side of where artists, they're under pressure to release, to make certain numbers, to release on a certain
100%.
date,
I think
competing against their friends,
the thing
their
is,
colleagues.
look, it's all about talent, and sometimes you can be a very talented artist, but if you don't have all these other aspects, you might not go where you need to go. But this is the same in everything in life anyways. Let's say you can be a great student, but if you don't know how to push yourself to be noticed and to do these extra curriculums and all these extra stuff, then you won't really be noticed. You can just be that, you can be a student that gets A's, and that's fine. You'll get the recognition, but you won't get anything more. It's the same with work. You can do your job, but your personality and all these other things is what's going to make a difference.
Yeah, 100%.
So, yeah, that pressure is real. And, of course, we want more because we want them to stay in the market. We want them to stay current, and we want them to make money. It is what it is, I guess.
Cool.
But, yeah, that Conor McGregor guy.
I don't want to chat about Conor McGregor, man.
Why?
He's not worth my time.
Really?
Yeah. I want to move on to something more interesting. Like Jussie Smollet.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
Well, so he got 16 charges initially, right?
All of them are dropped. All of them. What? Like,
Guys, there's another cleaner.
Yeah, I know, there's better
These
than-
guys are good.
Am I hearing this right? Every single charge is dropped without an explanation.
I think, okay, look, when we spoke about initially from the beginning, I didn't really think he was.
Fuck out of here, man.
He's
guilty,
I
man.
didn't think he was guilty.
He's 100% he's guilty.
I just think they were so quick to charge him.
They're also so quick to drop him.
Exactly. Because they know the way they handled it was wrong. That's what I think personally. You can't just immediately say that person's lying.
Yeah.
When Donald Trump has all these accusations against him, it's taken time for people to come to finalize the case, which has obviously been dropped.
Yeah.
Whereas of him, he was immediately said that he was lying.
But there was so much evidence, though.
Nah, man, the evidence.
The two black brothers, who admitted to being paid.
Yeah.
That's one, and the second one is the letters that were found to be sent from him to himself. So the police are actually still investigating.
But how did they know that?
They're still investigating this. I'm sure there's ways. I mean, look, for us, for me, who has never been exposed to investigative kind of background shit, I can tell you that they've probably looked through
his IP address,
his IP address, postal histories. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, traced back where the letter's actually been posted into, because you can.
How? Oh yeah, when they pick it up.
Yeah, when they pick it up and shit like that. So there are ways to do it.
Okay, well, fair enough. I mean, you made a valid point, but personally, I think that it's fine. It's okay. Like,
the system is fucked.
It's.
How can you let someone like that go so easily?
How did they charge him with 16 charges?
No, but the thing is, he didn't. It's not even the fact that it's not even a petty crime. This is like big shit. He tried to accuse people of being homophobic, xenophobic, and racist.
But no one
whilst
got arrested.
Putting a noose around his fucking neck.
But no one arrested him. No one got arrested for it.
Those two brothers did.
So what happens to them then?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Nothing has been explained. Nothing. No.
Okay, that's interesting.
No one has given us any
explanation.
explanation.
Quick to give him 60 years. They was gonna give him 60 years.
Brother, I'll give him 61.
Why?
I don't rate what he
mad? Did. No.
Joking. 61's a bit harsh. I'll probably give him 15.
No, he doesn't even. Maybe 1 year.
I'll strip him of
1
all
year
of his.
for lying.
I'll strip him
and
of
he
his
would
career.
have to do community service. I'm sorry, but that Conor guy that you don't want to talk about, he's a racist.
He's a prick. I know. He's a dickhead.
He's a racist, and he got
I
away
love him,
with.
but I hate him.
Yeah. Why do you love him?
I love him. I think he's a genius at what he does. I think he's an incredibly talented businessman, fighter, and he has got the world's unlimited amount of charisma. He has got everything you need in order to be successful in the field that he's in. So as a consumer, I enjoy watching him. It's the same thing that happened with yesterday. I don't know if you heard about this Pakistani boxer called Cash Ali. He was fighting this guy. I forgot who he was fighting, but he got disqualified for biting his opponent on the belly.
Why would he do
He
that?
bit him, and he got disqualified. And everyone was having a go at him. Everyone was like outraged at the fact that he was, this Pakistani boxer was fighting this white man, and
he bit him.
And also, like, I think everyone was really disappointed at the fact that he stooped that low, because he was supposed to be the guy that overcame all of the sort of hostility around him. During the press conference and stuff, you could see there was a lot of racial tension coming from the other guy. It wasn't direct, but it was indirect.
He reacted in a bad way.
But I would argue that's the cleverest thing that he's done.
Why?
It's the smartest move that he could have made.
Why?
Because he has pulled off one of the biggest PR stunts in modern boxing. Everyone is going to remember this guy for what he did.
For biting his stomach.
For biting his opponent's stomach. He's still undefeated, technically, because the guy didn't knock him out. He got disqualified. Okay. So now he's going to be at the front of the row to get all of these big fights. Because they know his name, they know his face, they know he's going to sell boxing he's going to sell seats at a boxing fight.
That's interesting. So why do you think Conor has retired then?
Personally, I think that he has achieved everything that he could have achieved in UFC. He has made a name for himself. He has made a brand for himself. And now he can move on to different avenues in order to grow his brand, his personal brand, Conor McGregor. Because he's got his whiskey line. Yeah, but also, there's another side of me that thinks he's not coming back because he was disgraced.
Yeah.
He was humbled. He got fucked up differently.
And it's not even that. He didn't need to do that for no reason.
Of course he didn't need to do that.
And I think sport in general, they're starting to realise the racism that is like the tension that is, amongst all these fighters and all these communities and countries. And it's not a joke no more.
It's not a joke.
Should we go on to the thing that happened to... Oh, okay. How can my friend just message me because just dropped in to tell you that Anderson .Paak is also an Aquarius.
Oh, all right.
Okay. As if she's listening to us.
Oh, live?
No.
She can't be listening live. It's impossible. Unless she's here.
It's interesting. She's psychic. I'm joking. Yeah, so what happened...
what happened where?
To
Chat to
the
me.
England...
Listen, I don't even know if I want to talk about that either, because what's the point? England went over to Montenegro, smashed them, put them to bed, and then fans across the stadium were chanting racist. Well, they were singing racist chants.
What do you think they should have done?
Who?
What do you think the English footballers should have done?
If it was me personally as a professional, I can't do anything as I'm playing, there. My reaction would be continue playing. If I score a goal, I will go up to the Montenegro fans and I will mock them.
Okay.
And I will stir up a lot of, because that's my reaction really.
I would suggest for them to all walk off the pitch.
Oh.
And this is the suggestion that I saw. Yeah,
Powerful.
Exactly. To just walk off.
That's mad. That's actually so sick.
Because then what can people say? Because the coach said he didn't hear anything. And
the worst part of this is that the Montenegro FA and the coaching staff and everyone on that side are sort of justifying it.
Yeah.
Which is shocking.
That's why they should have just walked off.
I'll tell you what they should do. They should knock Montenegro out, disqualify them from the Euros.
100%.
Give them a hefty fine.
Yeah.
And ban fans from coming into the stadium for like 10 games.
Yeah, I agree.
Punishments need to be harsh. I don't know why punishments are so lenient.
100%. And I feel like if these stuff... Sometimes you just have to do something really dramatic for it to be... If they had walked off the pitch, the whole world would have been speaking about
100%. Oh, man. You should send an email to them.
No, I mean...
Maybe I'll do that. Gareth's a good guy. He listens.
Good. I mean, maybe you can... I don't know who Gareth is.
Southgate, man. The manager.
Okay, I don't know.
Took us to the semi-finals of the World Cup, man.
All right, sorry, man. Fuck's sake.
Were you vibes in during the World Cup times? Like me,
when was the World Cup?
I hate like this whole nationalism kind of thing when it comes to World Cup, innit? But I was involved.
Okay, but when was the World Cup?
Last year. Last summer. Were you not here?
What month?
During summer, man. Like July. June, July.
Oh my God, I was in Greece.
Are you in Greece?
Yeah.
Were you enjoying it?
Yeah.
World Cup, man.
Oh,
vibes.
Yeah, the Brits were doing bits on the road.
I'm telling you.
Oh, they were like, what were they singing? What's that song?
It's Coming Home.
Yeah, it's coming home. It's coming home. Okay, I remember that when I was on holiday. Moving on swiftly. I'm trying to unlock my phone.
Cardi.
Grindr.
Oh, Grindr. Do you want to talk about Grindr?
The owner's forced to sell the app. I think that's fucked.
Why?
Because obviously it's the world's biggest social network for gays, trans, bis, lesbians.
It's also very dangerous though.
Queer. Why is it dangerous?
It's a dangerous app.
Hold on, let me continue.
Go on.
And it collects a wide range of personal data.
Yeah.
This includes HIV statuses and so on, right? Which is, I think, is quite safe.
Yeah.
If you think about it, because what's the difference between Grindr and Tinder?
None.
Exactly.
There's no difference.
There is no difference, and I feel like.
No, but do you know what I feel like? I feel like personally, when it comes to apps like Grindr, which is
wait. Why do you think they're being told to sell the app first before
I
you
don't
make
know.
it? Because of personal data and security
Is that what it
reasons.
is?
Yeah.
All right, let me
So
try.
you was gonna make a comment.
Let me try and make this comment in it.
So
This is the reason why I think
God.
apps like Grindr are not necessarily dangerous, but
Okay.
there's a dark side to it.
Okay.
Because apps like Grindr are designed for men
Yeah.
to link up with other men in order to
It's not only men.
fulfill their,
They're linking up. It's
their
a hookup
needs.
app.
Hmm?
It's a hookup app.
Yeah, it's a hookup app, right? And there's been many cases where guys have met up with other guys and, the complete opposite has happened. They've been attacked.
Yeah. So what's the difference
things
between
didn't end.
Grindr, Instagram, and Twitter, and all these other social media platforms?
No, Instagram and Twitter is generally just for stunting.
No, but people do meet on Twitter and they meet through those social media.
It's not like
platforms.
Grindr though. Come on.
Yeah, but Grindr is just it's straight to the point.
Yeah, it is straight to the point, and I
Yeah,
feel like
so
that is
there's no
a little bit
difference.
dangerous.
I just think that why people, I'm quite gutted about it actually, because I think Twitter has the same culture. I think not Twitter, sorry, Tinder
Tinder
has
does,
the
yeah.
same. Yeah, it's the same culture. It's a hookup culture. And if you're a man looking to meet up with another man, you can do that on Tinder. But because I just feel like you can't use personal data as an argument when in fact Tinder it calculates all your data anyway. It collects all your data. Anyways, because you can connect through Facebook or
Yeah, you can. Instagram as well.
How do you know?
I don't. I'm just guessing. Nah, fam. I'll be honest with you.
I'm joking. That's
I
fine.
haven't used Tinder in it.
That's fine. I've tried to use it.
I've been curious.
Yeah.
But I've seen my friends use it.
Yeah. So there's no
Like,
difference, and I just think.
He went in.
Huh? Really?
He went in. He did bits.
Okay.
I have to give him credit where credit is due.
Wow.
And he did a very good job on Tinder. So well done to Nahia. I do miss you, and I will be seeing you in about half an hour's time. So.
Oh, lovely. All right. Well, moving on. I just don't think they should. They should
Yeah.
try and scrutinize that app. Let them do their thing. Like this is what the world has become. Everything's done through social media. Everything's done through our phones. If people want to hook up through the app, let them be, bruv.
Nah, man, I support it.
We need to deal with climate change.
I think they should get rid of all social media platforms, and just keep maybe the odd news station here and there.
Even our podcast.
No, maybe not the podcast. Innit? Keep
Okay.
the podcast like on a radio station or something.
So I'm gonna go to the next thing. Cardi B used to drug.
Fucking hell.
Okay,
bruv.
so
She's
she
been
used.
on one.
So
fam. What's wrong with her?
I think. Personally, I'm not really a Cardi B fan.
Do
like
you know
that.
what? I love
Wait,
Cardi B.
let me tell people what has happened. So,
Yeah.
Cardi B was drugging men to rob them when she was stripping. Okay, so my question is to you.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, this is what everyone's saying in the media, and like, wow, this guy's doing. He's happy. Yes, brother. Guys, I don't think you understand. He is happy.
Yo, he's talking to himself.
Yeah, he's jumping up and down.
I'll get it in tonight, boy.
Nah, yeah. Okay, so what do you think is worse? If a woman drugs a man to rob him, or if a man drugs a woman to have sex with him, aka rape? This is what the media has been saying.
Ooh, that is difficult.
It's. What do you mean it's difficult?
What do you mean it's not difficult?
She's robbing him.
Yeah, but the
That's
question
fine.
was, what do you think is worse? The woman doing it or the man doing it?
Obviously, it's worse than the man is raping a woman.
Hmm.
Obviously, Cardi B, for me, okay, I'll tell you what I think about Cardi B. in
She's a
general.
bad bitch.
Oh, excuse me.
She is a
You
bad
don't
bitch.
use that sort of language
Oh,
on a
shit.
podcast. Thank you very much.
Apologies.
You don't refer to women as bitches.
Oh God. So what should I say? She's a
Uh,
bad young lady.
No, she is a fearless woman.
Fearless woman. Get
Yeah,
the
so
fuck out of here, man. Fearless woman.
I think she's a fearless female.
Female.
Okay.
All right, cool.
So yeah, what can I say? I personally, I don't really like Cardi B like that because I think she shouts too much, and she's always like. Blah, blah, blah. Sometimes it's like, sis, you don't need to act like that all the time.
Yeah.
But
She's
obviously-
ratchet, man.
No, that's not. No, look.
She's hella ratchet.
There's ratchet,
Mm.
and there's someone that's always shouting.
Mm.
Ratchet people don't all shout.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
They're always
That's a
aggressive. They're always on a
stereotype.
hype thing.
But that don't make you ratchet.
Yeah.
Ratchet can just be a sense of style.
Mm.
Ratchet is quite. It can be It's classy, to a
You're
certain
saying
extent.
Ratchet is classy.
Absolutely.
If ratchet is
'cause
classy,
it's a
fam.
preference.
Sign me up.
Huh?
Sign me up. I want to be
Okay.
ratchet too.
Yeah, you could be ratchet.
No, I'm joking.
But listen, all I'm trying to say is I just don't like the way she shouts.
Mm.
And secondly,
Mm.
I feel like sometimes she's always like, her Insta stories sometimes she doesn't need to be speaking
Yeah.
sometimes.
What's wrong with her?
Sometimes she just needs to just get on with it, you know?
Trust.
But she does have a lot of valid points, and she has educated a lot of people, and she's spoken about a lot of things that a lot of people haven't spoken about
That's
before.
class.
Huh?
Yeah. Sorry, I do this when I see cars.
That's fine.
Personally, what I think about this, yeah. So she admits that she's drugged and robbed men
Yeah.
who's wanted to have sex with her as a stripper.
Okay.
She goes, whether or not they were poor choices at the time, I did what I had to do to survive. No, you did not need to do that to survive.
Why?
She then goes on, hold on, I never glorified the things I brought up in that live video. I never even put those things in my music because I'm not proud of it and feel a responsibility
Facts.
not to glorify it. My girl, you're not supposed to bring those things up, period.
Why?
They're
It's
not
her
things to be proud
journey.
of.
It's something that she experienced. It's something that she needed to do. And I'm sorry, but with all due respect, I don't agree. She's cancelled 100% for doing that because that's disgusting. Yeah, I don't agree with people drugging people. Like, fair enough if you're sharing drugs and living your best lives, but you don't drug people to then exploit them.
I know
Don't
she knew
get
what
me
she
wrong.
was doing.
Of course, okay, yeah, obviously. 'cause
She was fully aware of what she was doing.
yeah, 100%. But then again, that industry and that kind of like that, let's say the whole, stripping and all of that, it's a dark kind of area that a lot of people don't really know much about. And she might have had to drug people for the sake of her safety.
I very much doubt it. If they want to have sex
How
with
do you
her,
know?
and then she's telling us that the guys were very aware and willing. The guys that she had
But why
drugged
would they
and had,
want to? Strippers are not supposed to have sex, no?
she said the guys who were involved, the men she dated or were involved with this, they were conscious, willing, and aware. So they were conscious, willing, and aware of the fact that you were drugging them, and then taking their money. Listen, she's a walking
One guy
contradiction.
spoke out,
innit?
One guy spoke out about it actually.
Is it?
Yeah,
What did he
and
say?
he was like, there was nothing I can do about it because apparently she robbed him for quite a lot of money.
Fucking hell.
But to be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you, it happens. People get finessed all the time. Like, it is what it is. I'm not saying it's acceptable, but what I am saying is a lot of people have different energy for women when they do something like that, because it took so long for people to now realize that R.Kelly's a dickhead when he was raping kids. Literally, he was in other words, he was taking their innocence away.
Of course. Yeah.
And she's out here in a strip club or wherever she is. She's drugging men. It's. I'm sorry, I'm not saying it's the culture, but
no, I do know what you mean.
it's a different kind of
I do know
situation.
what you mean.
And I'm surprised that a lot of people are trying to like compare them.
No, you don't compare those two things. Yeah, because that's surviving, the hashtag surviving Cardi B thing.
Yeah,
Get out of it,
because men are saying us too now, and I'm like, good. If men need to speak
but
out,
it's not though.
No, but
why are you at a strip club for?
no.
But why are you at a strip club
But
for?
it's work.
What do you mean? No, not Cardi B. Like, why the men? Why are you not going to a strip club for?
I mean,
You get what you get. Like, you get what you deserve. If you're going into that
you're
sort of,
going there to spend money.
but that's what I'm saying.
You're
so,
not spending enough money, clearly. That's why you need to get robbed. I'm sorry, that is so fucked.
Straight up.
Let's move on, because
All right then.
I don't think my mum would be happy about me talking about strippers
Yes.
and all of that.
You'd know about that, wouldn't you?
Huh?
Do you know about that kind of stuff?
What, stripping?
Didn't you tell me before the podcast you did a...
What?
Oh shit, alright, cool. I won't say nothing. I won't say nothing. I won't say nothing, sorry.
Why are you trying to bait me up for?
I'm joking.
Why are you trying to get me deported?
Hey, no, I'm joking.
Back to Somalia. Ha ha ha, he he he.
Wait, what happened to
Anyways.
Somalia, man? I saw it in the news. There was shootings.
Yeah, there's always something going on. But it's a functioning society, you know, it is what it is.
Mm.
Moving on, let's dedicate
Listen,
the last bit to our
No, I want to
parents.
talk about one thing before, yeah. Obviously,
okay.
North London stabbings, innit? I want everyone to know that those of you that are in North London, walking around, be very, very, very careful, because there have been 4 consecutive stabbings in the last 24 hours, random, outside of stations and things. I'm talking about people just being stabbed from behind.
For no reason?
For no reason. These aren't linked.
So who has been stabbed?
A lady was stabbed. A young man was stabbed. None of them have died, but one of them had a life-changing injury.
Fuck.
And these are all been operating in North London. Edmonton, Tottenham, Seven Sisters.
I'm not gonna lie to you, North London's a bit mad, you
It's
know?
mad. What's going on, fam?
I feel like...
There's a game going on, innit? Because I read some article saying how gang members are playing a game like based on a point system where the more people who stab you, the more points you get.
Really?
For real.
Impossible.
It wouldn't go past, I wouldn't put it past me.
I wouldn't be surprised because I feel like...
There's too many attacks that have been happening
No,
randomly.
I wouldn't be surprised because the media does this. The media likes to, like, for example, you know, with the whole riots and stuff. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Before the riots were happening, there was a lot of stuff in the media that was, like, talking about black men in a negative way.
Building up the tension.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like something else is going to happen. Not similar to the riots, but something quite tragic.
I hope not.
I mean, I hope not too, but it's just life though, isn't it?
Be safe. Keep yourself safe out there. Always carry a
This
knife
is what they're
for
doing.
protection.
They want to create fear.
Always put on a what do you call it? A protective layer. What do they call? Bulletproof vest. A pocket knife. And
What?
bruv, you need to protect yourself.
Are you telling people to carry
I'm
a
joking.
knife?
I'm joking. If police hear this, I'm pissed.
Oi!
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oi!
Nah, yeah.
Are you mad?
I'm
Guys,
joking.
I'm just going to have to cancel this pod as well. Fuck him up.
Alright, listen. Let's end it on a high, innit?
Yeah,
Mums,
I want to talk about my mom.
Talk about your mum, man.
Yeah, I
Honestly,
want to talk about my mom
as well, man.
Okay,
Love my mum.
you could go first.
So my mum,
Yeah.
she got married when she was 16. She had me when she was 18.
Yeah.
She had me when she was very, very young. So she
your
still
mum
is
is
very,
young.
very young.
Your mom's young then.
She is, yeah. She's still very, very young. She's in her late 30s, early 40s. She came to this country when she was very, very young, very vulnerable.
Late
She didn't
30s,
know
early
anything.
40s.
Huh?
Late 30s, early 40s.
Oh shit! Did I say that?
So
Yeah,
how
no,
old is
she is. She's like 45.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. It's my age, 22 or 23 minus 18.
No, you add it together.
Oh, you had. Oh shit, yeah.
So 23 plus 18 is...
It's 40, right?
Oh my god, our maths is so dead.
23 plus 18. She's 41.
Yeah.
She's 41. Yeah.
Wow, she's young.
41 years old, and she came into this country. She didn't know jack shit. She had a very, very tough time actually when she first came to this country, in the sense that she didn't have her own home. My parents didn't have their own house. They were staying with my oldest uncle, and that proved to be a little bit difficult because obviously when two families are living under one roof, there's always tensions.
Yeah,
there's always shit.
they like to do things differently.
Yeah. So that was difficult enough, and then we moved into a one-bedroom squatting kind of studio flat.
Okay.
And
Just you, your mum, and
just me, my mum, my dad.
okay.
And I really sympathise for my mum in the sense that she didn't really know shit all. She didn't really have an opportunity to go out there and do whatever she needed to do because she became a mum. I was her main priority. She couldn't go out there and get a job. Go on, English courses to learn English.
Yeah.
Integrate into society because I was her main priority. So I'll forever give her respect. And every time of day that she needs. Like, this is one of the reasons why I don't think I'll ever leave her. A lot of people find it weird how I'm still living with my parents.
Why?
I don't know. Most people will say, "Oh my God, you're living with your parents." Like, I would have thought, so when are you moving out, kind of thing. But I don't understand why people don't understand how I want to make sure my mum is okay.
Okay.
And in order for me to know whether she's okay or not, I can't be living 30, 40 minutes away from her. I need to be living with her in order to know that she's cool. She's got everything that she needs.
But what does that include?
Anything.
What is it that you're providing right now that you can't do from another household?
Well, for starters, I don't think she wants me to move out.
Okay.
Because
that's the answer then.
Yeah. She wants me to be close to her, because she doesn't really have anyone else. Well, she does, but it's like she's got no daughters. She's got 3 sons.
Yeah.
And she keeps herself to herself.
Okay.
So it's like, if we're not around, then there's no one around.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it's just like, it would kill me inside to know that my mum's been left alone.
Okay.
That's why I don't understand people who just leave their parents on the doorstep of an elderly house. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
what's your opinions on that?
I mean, it's different. Different people have different relationships with their parents, and obviously different cultures have different influences on the decisions that you make.
Yeah.
Because in the UK, for example, some people think it's good to move out when you're 18 to go to uni. I didn't move out to go to uni, because I didn't want to leave my mum either, and just because. Just the idea of going to uni, and my family weren't really happy with it. But I was cool to stay in London, to be honest. I wasn't like that determined to move out. But it all, like I said, it all depends on, the parents. Your mum and dad are still together, yeah?
Yeah.
So some people see that, the mum and dad are still together, so I don't really need to be there. But yeah, I share quite similar views to you two, actually. When I do move out, I would like my mum to live. So let's say I get married and I have kids. I would want my mum to live close by to me, and I want her to be very involved in like my everyday life. I don't want to see her once every 2 weeks or once every month or whatever. I mean, because I think I'm not going to stay in the UK for that long, because I would like to work abroad and whatever. I just need to I always say I need to make sure that I secure the bag. I have a house for myself, and then I have a house for my mum, or I have a house as big enough for us to be wandering around the house and we're not really bumping into each other. Bit similar to these celebrity houses. And when you're abroad, it's so much cheaper to get a bigger house.
Yeah, it is.
Like, even in America, their houses in the slums, they're quite big. So that's that. Are you done speaking about your mum?
I just want to, I don't know, man. I just don't feel like we give enough. We emphasize the importance of our mothers enough. Like, it's difficult for me to talk about it because I've got my mum. So I can't really fully appreciate her because she's there for me. She does everything for me, as sad as that sounds. She'll do unnecessary things that she doesn't necessarily need to do for me.
Are you a mummy's boy?
No.
Yes.
No, honestly, I don't think I am a mummy's boy. But
there's nothing wrong with that.
No, if I was, honestly, I would love to say I'm a mummy's boy, but
okay.
Me and my mum, we have a very, very close relationship, but I don't run to my mum whenever I need something. I try to do it myself.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that you're not a mummy's boy.
So what would you define as a mummy's boy?
Okay, so I would say I'm a mummy's girl.
Okay.
But I would also say I'm a daddy's girl too.
Okay.
Sorry, my belly's making noises.
I can't hear it.
Thank God.
They might be able to do.
Actually, I don't know how to define a mummy's girl. I just think I'm a mummy's girl because me and my mum's relationship is just it's just different to my siblings. I think maybe it's because I'm the youngest.
Yes, I was just going to draw on that sort of.
And I think it's
point.
The same with my dad too.
Yeah.
I think I'm a daddy's girl because I'm the youngest. But I think yeah, just the relationship that I have with my parents. I think they're a bit different to
Yeah,
my siblings.
Yeah, I think I've
Um,
got a sort of a role to maintain in my family because
Okay.
I'm the
Yeah, the
eldest,
eldest.
so I've got that responsibility to play that role
I think it's time
of
for your mom to have
making
more
key
kids.
Bro, I had a dream that she was pregnant.
Yes.
Swear down. I've been pushing her like, yo, like, why don't you get another baby?
Yeah, she should. I
And I
think
was
it's
just
time
like,
for her to get a
have
girl.
you ever thought about like adopting? She was like, yeah.
Yeah, she
I
should.
was like, why don't you adopt? She's like, well, when we move into a bigger house, maybe we will. This was ages ago. Now that we have, fam, I'll probably get a kid soon anyway. Like,
Who are you?
fam, I don't know, man. We'll see.
I said this is the same nigga that said sorry.
She said the N word. It's really rude still.
I know, innit? I swear this is the same guy
Yeah.
that said he didn't want to have kids last week.
Oh shit, I didn't
I
I?
told you he's lying.
I'm getting old though. I'm 23.
Yeah, so that's fine. You're acting as if like your eggs are gonna like
Yo, but I'm getting old though.
dry up
23.
and shit. Yeah, that's fine. Anyways, moving on. You're not old. You're not old. You're not old. If you think you're old,
Yeah.
then I can't help you. Anyways, yeah, moving on.
Mm.
That means you're gonna live life in a limited way. That's not
Probably,
good.
the moment I turn 30, I'm gonna fucking.
You're gonna live life
Bruv,
even better.
Nah.
30 is the
The
new
moment
20.
I turn 30, that's it, fam. Life is gone.
What?
It's gone. It's done.
No, it isn't.
Once
I
you're
think-
30, fam, what
no,
do you live for?
a lot of people that I know, once they turn 30, they're just full of life. Because you're not insecure no more.
Really?
You're not a little kid.
Mm.
People don't look down at you as well.
Mm.
Because a lot of times I've been in social situations where my voice can be dismissed because I'm younger.
Mm.
But as the older you get, the more experience you have, the more mistakes you've made.
Mm.
It's just nice, you know.
Fair enough.
So I think I'm going to talk about my mama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's just, to be honest, I would say I get a lot of my my mom's funny. She's hilarious. And she's very giving.
Yeah.
She's an amazing cook.
Okay.
Like when I say her cooking skills are A1. That's why there's no point me cooking. There's just no
You
point.
must learn though.
No, we don't do them things there.
What?
I don't cook.
You must learn how to cook, Pfizer. I'm serious. What about your cleaning abilities?
My cleaning is A1.
So you got one of them secured.
Yeah,
one
so
of the
what-
boxes ticked.
Yeah. So I've
I'll
I've
give you
made
6 months to learn how to cook.
I'm not learning how to
I'll
cook.
get you a rice cooker.
Listen, why would you need that?
Just put rice in there.
No, you
put
can
on
use
the
the bowl, the actual pot.
Yeah, that's how I use.
Why
that's
would
how
you
I
get a
use it.
rice cooker?
Most people
what
have
a
rice
waste
cookers
of
nowadays.
what a waste of space.
Trust me.
You can get me a blender,
Swear.
a cookie one. Not a cooking one. The
Smoothie.
The smoothie one. Yeah.
Alright, cool.
As if I'm even gonna use it. Anyways, yeah. Oh look, there's a lady walking with 2 flowers. Wow.
Mad. So how many children has your mum got?
She's got. So I have 5 brothers and sisters. I'm the youngest.
Mm-hmm.
I have 16 nieces and nephews.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I'm bare just baiting myself.
M.A.
Up.
Mashallah.
Yeah, and yeah, my mom's young. She's
Youthful. She does seem very youthful.
Yeah, she's very youthful, and I get a lot of my wisdom from her. She's taught me a lot, and I think being the youngest, I was with her a lot. Everywhere she would go, she would always take me.
Yeah.
And yeah, my social skills, my ability to just forgive and forget, my I would say I'm quite kind. I got all of that from her. So yeah, a lot of people that know my mom as well, they know what she's like. So big up my mom.
Shout out to your mum.
Yeah, she's
Shout out to all mums.
listen, I'm not even exaggerating. She's a strong woman. She dedicated her life to her 6 kids. And she's so grateful for that.
That's one thing that I do see declining. The role of a mother. The role of a mother has been
What?
in the last few years,
What?
or in the last decade, I would say,
What?
has been. Yeah, it's
What?
been. What's that word, man? Not developing.
It's changing.
Yeah, but it's another word for changing. I want to try and sound smart.
I would say it's just changing.
Yes, it is. The role of a mother is changing. People are prioritizing their careers, themselves before their children, which is
I don't think that's
okay
true.
to some extent. I see it a lot though.
I don't think that's true. I think it's because right now we're in a climate where women. Okay, so let's say Tony Blair days, for example, there was benefits for people that, especially single mothers. There was a lot of there was somewhat degree there was support from the government.
Yeah.
Right now, there's everything's increased.
Yeah.
You know, you need to hustle harder.
Yeah.
Like much harder than before, and you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So the fact that people are more career driven just means they want to create security for their kids. And I think people have just become wiser, and they're putting, you know, things that are more important first, because the saddest thing is seeing, you know, your like weaknesses affect your kids.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of parents are rethinking that. They're thinking, okay, what are, for example, white people doing to make sure that their kids have like intergenerational wealth?
White people are lost, man. Just don't even get into that.
Excuse me?
Nah, man.
No. There's a lot of things that, you know, white people do that is good. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but they don't have that relationship with their parents.
You can't dismiss
I'm not
people.
generalizing.
Yeah,
I'm
you are generalizing. Sorry, but no, you can't say that. You know, there's a lot of things that they do right. For example, we always refer to white people to be emotional.
Yeah.
Like, Daddy, you always let me do this. And but exactly, they let their child express themselves sometimes. Am I lying?
Yeah, but it's like
Exactly. So it's just little
all
things
all
in
over
that.
their parents.
No, and that's
Yeah,
no, they don't.
they do though.
They really don't. Anyways, back to my mom. I think my mom also, there's one thing that I want to say as well, is that the person I am today, like, I love white, black, yellow, green, anybody that comes my way, I like to show them love, because that's just the type of person I am. Obviously, I'm not trying to big myself up, but when my mom came to this, when my mom came to this country, she really didn't try to, like, exclude us. She didn't force us to, like, keep our culture, and she was like, in this house is Somalia, but outside you're British, like, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And she really made us, like, get to know people based on what their heart is like, which is why I think my siblings are all married to, like, not all of them. But
Really?
Yeah, they're married to non-Somalis. Yeah.
No way.
My niece is,
So go on, give me a mix.
Okay, so my sister was married to an Angolan. So I have Angolan nieces and and one Angolan niece and niece, half Angolan, half Somali. And then I've got other nieces that are half Somali, half Scottish.
Yo, Scottish.
Yeah, and then I've
Mad,
got
you
other
lot are going in.
nieces that are quarter French, quarter Indian, or half Somali.
Fam.
And I've just got other nieces that are like
That's
Somali,
such a wavy mix.
Yeah, so
I'd love to be at your party, like a family
yeah, it's
event.
good because we all share, you know, similar like traits. We're all kind, we're all loving, we're all Muslim, and yeah, like my mom created that single-handedly.
Wow, man. What a
Yeah,
woman.
she is a woman. She's a great woman. Like, if
You
my
got
mom,
a tough act to follow.
yeah, and not even that. It's like if my mom was to ever pass, obviously I'm not bringing that into existence. I know that she would leave a legacy.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a big deal. Like, mom, I don't know. I think I miss my mom today.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
When's she coming back?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. She's come back soon. But yeah, I miss my mom, and I miss, like, what I miss about her a lot as well is that just the community vibe that she has. She's a very, like, community driven person, and that's really important. So yeah, big up my mum.
Shout out to your mum.
Yeah, I'll shout her out. On that note,
happy Mother's Day to everyone.
Yeah.
Appreciate your mums.
And for those who, like, have lost their parents, or, you know, who their father is their mum, or just anyone.
Continue their legacy.
Yeah.
Be who they were. Represent them.
And for those who don't have good relationships with their mothers, that's okay.
No, it's not. Mend that fucking relationship, you dick.
Shut the fuck up. Everything have its... I don't really like you being insensitive.
I'm not being insensitive,
today.
bruv.
Yeah, but
Just
not everything
mend
is
that
as,
relationship,
not
man.
everything is as not as, you know, that simple. And for those mothers that also want to, you know, have more kids, or people that can't have kids, you're all still mothers. I think everyone's played like a role of being a mother to somewhat degree. I know I have, and you probably have to your siblings.
Yeah, I guess so. Some respect.
Mother's just a word, I guess.
It is a word. Yeah. Oh wow, very philosophical end.
Yeah.
Good job.
Big up, people.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning into the Tomato Podcast, episode 31. This has been really, really active. I've enjoyed it.
Me too.
I've liked it. I've liked it this week.
Yeah.
But I said that last week. But I feel like this week I've liked it more.
We like it every week.
Every
to
week,
be
man.
honest.
It's
I'm glad
good,
to
man.
do
I
this.
enjoy these conversations because it's nice to unwind my brain a little bit. It helps me to just
Be
get
free.
back to myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, thanks for joining in and
Connect with us.
connecting with us. Yes,
Yeah.
and guys, massive announcement. We've got a really big announcement to make.
Is it?
We have 3 social media pages where you can connect with us.
Okay.
Absolutely free.
Okay. Go on.
Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah.
Instagram, the Tomato Podcast. Twitter at Podcast Tomato. We've also got SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes. All of that for free.
Exactly.
Fam, it's mad. I don't know. I had to pull some mad strings to get all of these things free for you guys. So make good use of it.
Okay.
Make good use of
These
it.
times I'm sitting here, I'm like, what is he gonna say? That was good.
I know.
All right, guys. I'll
Alright,
see you next
see you
week.
next week.
Same time. It's all love.
Peace.